Traditionally, if you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you'll know that NTSC and NTSC-J was a thing, and the games were drastically different from each other. It's kind of cooled over the years, over the generations, because now everything has language options, everything is kind of cross-compatible, Switch, it doesn't matter if you buy a Korean game or a Japanese game, they'll work in any console. This is Rebirth, Japanese version, never opened it yet, here it is, right here. FF7 Rebirth. How is it different? Let's check it out because I have no idea. Oh, I have a knife here. Nice. I didn't plan that, honestly. So let's crack this open, see what it all looks like. Took some videos of this when it was in stores a while back, but never had it in my hands. Let's see. Typical black front. They have had the white front for most of the disc-based Final Fantasies, and actually going all the way back to the Famicom. They always had white boxes. 1, 2, 3. Everything was pretty much white as far as I can remember. This is Rebirth. You see, this contains a gun, a knife. It's men and women, probably sexual themes of some sort, and then a drug syringe. So that's kind of the standard they use right there. Unreal Engine, Ultra HD. One player, of course, and this is made in Japan. Crack it open. And we have our two discs right there, Play Disc and Data Disc. I have heard, I haven't opened it yet, I haven't played it yet, but I have heard that there is a tremendous amount of data that is required for this. You know what I really like? I like how this has multiple discs, because it feels more true in tune with Final Fantasy in general when it comes to disc-based games, other than, well, 7, 8, 9 had multiple discs, 10 did not, but you know what I mean. It's kind of going back to that, to no fault of its own, because it requires a tremendous amount of data. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this documentation here without revealing any sort of code. And there does seem to be a code on one of these sheets, so I'm going to hide it, and I will just show you this one. Looks like you can get I have this series of characters, the first series, and it looks like you have this one, and it says there's a secret character, but it looks exactly like Zack. I'm so tired of Zack. I don't like anything about Zack. I wish he wasn't included in this game. I don't know the appeal of him. I'm not a fan. And there it is. There's overlooking the world map with all the characters. And you'll see that there's probably some additional art underneath there. There you go. And I don't know if that was planned, but optional characters are hidden under the disc. It's probably not a coincidence because, well, you had to have everyone in line on this kind of landscapey shot. This is everything that comes in the box. That's it. It has a different rating system over here if you're not familiar, but I will tell you that if you put a Japanese game in your PS5, you can still choose English, you can still choose your settings, you can still choose your voices and your subtitles. So don't worry about that. You can actually use other region games on your PS5, hit it up, let us know. This is everything in the box.